Why do we study the arts of ancient times to today? What is there in the arts then compared to the arts of today? Does the art before have a significant effect on how the art looks today and on how it's created? What kind of influence did art back then have an effect on the art today? These are the questions that I will go through in this short video essay that I will do today. Now come on, let's go and start the discussion. Hello. The past was revealed through artworks of the past. We may discover information about the civilization that created a piece of art by examining the symbols, colors, the materials used in it. So we may discover what was essential to the people before and how they wished to be remembered by deciphering the symbolism in the created artworks back then, as stated by Guillermo in 1994. Additionally, we may contrast works of art which offer many viewpoints and gives us a well-rounded perspective of things, perhaps people, circumstances, and other things. We may travel back in time and experience a new time period in examining historical artworks in depth and evaluating them. Analyzing these old artworks help shape who we are as individuals. We learn from and are inspired by what has been done before, which influences how we think, feel, and see the world. Futurism, Cubism, abstract expressionism, pop art, and many more other examples or more styles and movements all emerged as a result from modern art. Alheld and Roy Lichtenstein, two of the most extremely significant figures or modern painters who contributed to the definition of modernism's tendencies. Contrarily, contemporary art is less clearly defined than the prior topic. The majority of the time, this style is characterized as being practiced by contemporary artists, as stated by Johnson in 2015. Contemporary art has started to embrace new mediums such as video art, site-specific art, and installation art. This is to keep up with the social improvements in resources and technology, much to what inspired the modern art movement. Modern art and contemporary art may sound similar, yet they differ greatly in terms of form and execution. In many respects, modern art paved the way for contemporary art since both appear to have been directly influenced by social and technical change and are interested in being representative of the popular culture or societal concerns of their respective eras. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A pen is mightier than the sword. Some of these quotes were passed on to us through lectures or even just discussions with people talking about art. They talk about art in any form of it. They want to demonstrate to us how art has a greater impact on society than any other form of expressions. Paintings provide a visual understanding of the environment, while other visual arts such as street arts and other forms work to enrich the inner self and raise issues, such as the distinctions between one and the other. It requests that you appreciate and gracefully accept differences. Another example would be sculptures and other three-dimensional artworks, which convey the existence of something that could be noticed but may be challenging to articulate. Sculptures frequently represent a person's decisions, inner thoughts, and other things. The different sculpting materials have diverse meanings depending on how they are utilized. Understanding the artwork's deeper meaning is also aided by the materials used in it. Let's not forget the many cultures that exist and practice the art that are described and taught via traditional artworks. Their identity is art. It reflects their culture, ethnicity, and morals, which is crucial, particularly in the present, when we are losing touch with our traditions. As a result, we must be conscious of what was once true and what has to be kept. And we must share the stories that need to be shared. Art forms have a significant role in raising public awareness of social concerns and enticing audiences to join forces for a good cause. When used to create posters or advertisement, graphics, and digital art, all tries to present an idea and leave it open to individual art interpretation. Being a student and observing such beauty around me, it's no doubt that art today is evolving compared to the art before. Being able to observe the culture of the people back then is pretty interesting, I might say, and amazing that artists before were able to portray of how they lived through those times. May it be through hardships or through serenity and peacefulness, through the expressions of cave arts, sculpting, paintings even. Another thing to consider is that the art movement is proactive. It never stops. It never stops and is continuously evolving. But the essence and purpose still serve the same, and that is to reveal through the artwork of the past and what you are feeling inside. Art is an expression.